Hey College Success, welcome to week 14. So we are almost there. Couple quick things, as I have been saying, I think the last couple videos, please make sure you get your Student Services Assignment Workshop signed up, attended, and submitted, that you completed it. At this point, we are at the very end of the semester, so there's only a few options left, so you want to make sure that you get that workshop requirement taken care of. Also, I do want to let you know that week 2 is going to reopen this week. So week 1 was already open during week 13. Week 2 will be open during week 14. So make sure you take advantage of that. If you have any assignments from the very second week of the semester that you need to make up points for, week 14, this week is the week to do that. All right, so week 14, there is actually, much like week 13, there is not a lecture video. There's only going to be an assignment video because you have 2 assignments this week, your MAP assignment, My Academic Plan, and your registration assignment. Both of those will count as your week 14 attendance. So there's no discussion forum. So if you only submit one or the other, it's half off your attendance. So make sure you complete both to get 100% attendance. So I'm going to walk you through these 2 assignments, and I will say that for the My Academic Plan assignment, Firefox is the preferred browser. So just keep that in mind as I move forward, and I'll let you know if you don't have Firefox or if you're not willing to download it, kind of how to navigate around that. All right, so let's click in. So first thing, it's kind of separated based on if you are a CCP student or not. So I'm going to go through if you're a current, like, traditional college student, if you are just attending college, full credit, all of that, you're going to do this My Academic Plan assignment. So you're going to get into Firefox, which I have open and running over here. You're going to get into MyCirc State. You're going to go to My Stuff, and then My Academic Plan. Right here it is. Okay, so this is why we want Firefox, because it is easier to download it as a PDF and upload it that way. Now, if you do not have Firefox, you can still access My Academic Plan. Like right now, I am in Chrome. I can still access it. It's when it comes to downloading it and saving it as a PDF when it gets a little wonky. So if you are using Chrome, or if you're in a MacBook or a Chromebook, I recommend taking a screenshot of your map page. It's not going to download and work as a PDF for you. Okay, so if you are not willing to do Firefox, take a screenshot or even a picture of the screen, however you want to do that, if you are using Chrome, if you're using a Chromebook, if you're using a MacBook. If you are just going to be able to get into Firefox with no problem, again, no matter how you access it, Chrome, Firefox, I'm going to go to My Stuff, My Academic Plan. It's going to open up into My Academic Plan. This is a planning tool for your registration purposes, for scheduling purposes. This is my brother's from many years ago. He gave me permission a long time ago to use this. So you can see, like, he's already graduated, but you will have your information up here. It's going to have like your test scores. It's going to have all this information up here that just want to make sure that it's all correct. Make sure that it has your major correct up here, your program, all of that, because if that's not correct, the rest of this page will not be. When you scroll down, it's going to go through, and again, remember, he's graduated, so that's why all of these are green checks. You're going to have more than likely some squiggly blues, which show you the classes that you're currently taking, or some outlined in red. That means you have not taken those and you still need to take those. This is just, again, basically going to tell you all the classes that you need to take, all the classes that you're currently taking, and eventually the classes that you've completed. It also has your degree progress. So this is great for planning purposes. This is one of the tools you're going to use for the next assignment. What you're going to do to submit this is you're going to come up here and do that. We are going to click on the little printer button, and I'm going to click Open PDF. And it's going to take a second to think about it. I'm going to go to the printer again, and I'm going to tell it, like, I don't want you to print, I want you to save to a PDF. And then I'm going to hit save, and then I'm just going to go ahead and just put it on my desktop. And there it is. Then I'm going to go back to my normal Blackboard. I'm going to get into my Dropbox, and I'm going to browse my files. Find it. There it is. Hit open. I think that was it. It was a file. And then make sure that it's around there somewhere. Make sure that it's uploaded, and then hit submit. Okay, so again, when you're in Firefox, you want to make sure that you tell it to print, save it to a PDF, save. I usually just put it on desktop. It's already there, so that way it is easy to find, okay? And that is what you are uploading into the Dropbox here. Now again, if you are, there we go, it showed up that time. If you are using Chrome or a Chromebook or a MacBook, go ahead and you can access it from here. See, it's still gonna come up. I would just take a screenshot, because when you go to download this and save as a PDF, for whatever reason, it does not work. And when you go to put it in the Dropbox, I'm not going to see it. And so I will have to put in a 0 and say, cannot see, please, do another way. All right, that's if you are a regular college student. If you are a current high school student, if you are a CCP student, your map page is really not gonna have a whole lot to it, because you're not like a full credit college traditional student yet. What you're going to do instead is go to the Stark State homepage, go under academics, and go into a potential career you're interested in. You obviously do not have a declared major yet, so that's why you're going to go into an area that you're interested in. So let's say you want to do something with business. You click in there. Once you get into, and they're all going to look very similar, once you get into that page, you'll scroll down and then find a potential degree path you would like to go into. Once you click into a more specific one, you'll click on courses and you'll see there's a PDF for it. This is what you're going to turn in. So once you get this, you'll download it, save it to your desktop or your files, wherever you want to save, and that's what you will submit, okay? But if you are a current college, typical credit earning student, you're submitting your MAP page. If you are a College Credit Plus student, you are going to submit a program plan that looks like it's interesting to you, okay? So that's how that assignment will differ there, depending on if you are a CCP student or not. If you have questions on that, please let me know. All right, the second assignment this week, this is the registration assignment, and you can use your MAP page for this, or you can use this right here. So those of you who are declared students, you know what you're going for, you can go right in here, find your, let's say you're an education major, specifically early childhood. You can pull up this course plan right here and use this, or you can use your MAP page. What you are going to do, and some of you might already have this, so it's going to be easier for you. You're going to create a potential schedule for spring 2023. So you'll put your name, you'll put your major, education. So you're doing like Associate of Arts of Education, or, a business management, whatever it is that you're working on. You're going to create a potential spring schedule. Now, if you've already registered for your spring classes, which is very likely at this point, you already cut out half the work. All you have to do is copy your schedule onto this format, okay? And I'll show you what each of these things are. If you have not created your schedule for spring, this is an exercise in making sure that you are comfortable with using the resources to help you plan. So an excuse of, well, I don't know what I'm taking in the spring, that's not gonna fly, because that's exactly what this assignment is supposed to do. It's supposed to make you think about what you're going to take in the spring. Now, if you don't end up using this exact schedule, that's okay. First of all, I'm not going to know. Secondly, that is totally fine if you just kind of put down a few classes that you're thinking of taking, and then maybe you only use 1 or 2 of those, or maybe you change your mind completely. This is just an exercise in making sure you know how the scheduling process works. So what do? We're going to get into My Stark State, My Stuff, and we're going to go to Register for Classes. That's going to open up into here, and we're going to go ahead and browse classes. You're not going to fully register yet. You're going to browse the classes. Now, let's say based on my MAP page, because MAP has all of the classes I have to take, but my program plan page also has all the classes I have to take. So I can use either one of those. I'm totally fine with either one. When I get in here, I'm going to go look at spring 2023. All right, my subject. So subject area is the 3-letter abbreviation. I'm going to use one of the classes I teach, IDS. If you're looking at your MAP page, that could be ACC for accounting, it could be MGT for management, it could be MTH for math. It's the letter, the 3-letter abbreviation. That is what's going to go in your subject. So IDS or MTH. Or ACC, whatever it is, okay? So I'm going to look for IDS. I'm going to search. Here are all the classes. Let's say I have to take critical analysis. So I'm going to specifically look at the critical analysis offerings right here. So the class name is critical analysis. That is what I'm going to type right here. Critical analysis, or, you know, if I'm looking at an ACC course, maybe I'm looking at quantitative business statistics. Whatever the name of the course is going to go right there. So once I'm in my class search, I'm looking at critical analysis. Let's say I really want to take a class on campus. So I'm going to look, here's one of the classes I happen to be teaching in this spring. So here's my days of the week. This one's only on Tuesdays. Like up here, we have Monday, Wednesday. Down here, we have Monday. So this one is a Tuesday from 10 to 11:50. So I'm going to click in here, and I'm going to say Tuesday, 10 to 11:50. I also know that it is on main campus. Now my CRN and my number. So I'm going to find that right. Sorry. I'm going to find that right here. My number is 102, or it could be a 101. It could be a 201. In this case, it's 102. And the CRN that I really like for this purpose is 40211. Okay, so the CRN is always going to be a 5-digit number. The number is always going to be a 3-digit. And this is a 4 credit hour course. All right, that's all there is to it. Now, if I'm taking a course that's online, I'm still going to have all of this information. The only thing here would be like web. Okay? And then at the bottom, maybe I'm taking 8 credits or whatever it might be. And you can fill out as much of this or as little as you need to. I would not anticipate you filling out all the lines. Some of you may only be thinking of taking 1 or 2 classes in the spring. That's totally fine. Okay, so again, this is an exercise in making sure you know how to use the college's resources to help you schedule and plan ahead. When you're done with this, you're going to make sure that you download it with your changes. Without means you've erased everything you've done. With your changes, save it, and then you will go ahead and upload it right in here. Okay, and that is your registration assignment. So if you have any questions about which assignment you're supposed to do, either MAP or the program plan page, one of these, and then any questions on your registration assignment, please reach out and let me know. Again, there is no discussion forum this week. Week 14 attendance is based on completing both of those assignments by Sunday. Take advantage of week 2 reopening, please, and get that student workshop assignment in as well. Have a great week.